Animal Crossing.
I
And
moved
now-
my neighbors to the beach, and I'm gonna re-terraform the whole neighborhood.
Right. So as
In
I was
real
like,
life?
as I was checking things, like getting everything started up and whatever, I had an email. Let me see if I can find it. From Hotels.com titled simply "Remember road trips?" with a question mark, and I was like, Hotels.com, you don't know me that well, but yes, I do.
I got my precious BB too.
Oh my God, look at that.
Aww.
Oh,
What is it?
It's
A
Stitches
bear.
from Animal Crossing.
You just said it was BB.
Yeah, he's my precious baby.
Precious baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Precious.
he's my favorite Animal Crossing character.
Gotcha.
He is a lazy type,
Oh,
and
excuse
he's
me.
not that smart, but I love him.
That's all the lazy. Except they made all the lazy type ones obsessed with the bugs who live under their floors in this
Oh,
one,
yeah.
which is weird.
it's great.
It's a little
Like,
weird.
I don't recall that ever appearing in any of the other games in their dialogue.
Is there
like-
anyone that doesn't play Animal Crossing?
I don't.
I haven't in
Okay.
like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I just,
My
Dan,
kids-
you and I can have a side conversation about something.
My
else.
kids play it, but I
Oh,
I've played only a little bit. My
Oh,
favorite
don't try and
character is Bob.
backpedal. Don't backpedal now.
I didn't say anything when you asked.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
like
what up,
I
what
I've
up,
probably
Ian?
played for about a week.
I should probably log on to Twitch, huh?
yeah. We need that viewership.
All right, so let's see. I've been rewatching some of the old videos just to see if there's any trends or anything, and I will say I'm not necessarily pro or against Dr. Disrespect. I respect the production value, to use a buzzword from our previous conversation. But I have no dog in this game on whether him being banned is good or bad. I do miss his flexing emote because I would put it up alongside the fish, and that was really fun for me. And now it's gone, and I'm sad. So that's
Should I know who that is?
no, it's fine. It's fine that you don't.
All right, I know like 2 Twitch streamers.
Tell me the
Or
two.
3.
Tell me the 3 Twitch streamers you know.
Vinesauce and Clown Depot.
That is 2 people.
Yeah, and us. I'm
Okay.
Dave.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. You got there. Yeah. Name 3 things that aren't Jackie Chan.
I'm Dave. Clown Depot. Jackie Chan.
Oh, got him.
It's so close.
You can never. If any, I don't think it's possible. I don't think you can.
Not a fox.
Not a fox. I did that once as a riddle. I had a Sphinx that asked 6 questions in D&D, and each of them got harder and harder and harder, except for the very last question that was name 3 things that aren't Jackie Chan. And then
Did they get it right?
my friend Shane did it, and the third one he goes, man. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like you pretty much named Jackie Chan.
I mean, that is at least some percentage of that is Jackie Chan.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
And it even
Yeah.
rhymes.
What's that?
Even rhymes.
Yeah.
Like-
No, it was very funny because I do not believe it was deliberate. I think it was honestly just, the anticipation. It's just like,
any 3 things?
Yeah, I was like, name 3 things that aren't Jackie
Greens,
Chan.
beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Boom, there's 4. I went
Whoa.
above and beyond.
So what I learned there is you can't do it because you did it wrong.
I did it wrong. Oh, you're right.
I said name 3
See?
things. That Sphinx would have eaten you alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you get 1 question wrong and you're dead?
Have you played in my games? Yo,
Yes.
what up? Is it Mbreezin or Mbreezin? What do you prefer?
Mabreezin?
Mbreezin?
Tips Fedora.
Tips Cumulus
All right, bye. I'm sorry. That was
No, it was fine.
all
with
right.
that.
It's been good playing with y'all.
That was fine. I liked it. This is the pre-show. This is all we do. Hey, Squid.
Hello,
Squid.
Squid.
Okay.
Just call me Breeze.
Yeah.
Or Mike.
Yeah. So I got in very much big trouble that I'm not allowed to reveal anyone's name in chat to the world. So I'm gonna try and be very good and not do that. So you have said Mike, so I will say Mike, but otherwise I'm not gonna do that, and I will ask my compatriots here to not reveal anyone's name unless they should allow you to.
What about? Oh, well, I guess that one's just more a last name than it is a full name.
That's true.
Breezing.
We can make a yummy noise.
I love that movie.
I just make yummy noises all the time. So
So that's the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
I mean, right. I totally am down with people wanting to just low key lurk in chat. So I do not think it is an unreasonable request. I'm just trying to remind myself to do that. And hello, Ian Doherty. I hear you roar.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got everybody.
mhm.
That's exciting. So if you were here last time, you will know that I was trying something different with the stream ever so slightly. I'm happy to report that we'll have to continue looking at data, but I would say, ooh, a thing happened.
Ooh.
Look at you.
Thanks, Olhado. Whoever you are, we don't know.
Yeah, who may or may not wish to
emote.
be.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
Pride Dragon. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I
Pride.
think this is still coming off of the gift sub chain.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. It just said my subscription was. It was my 5-month sub anniversary.
Oh my
So I'm
gosh.
like, okay.
Yeah, you're like, sure.
Okay.
Why not? Let's go. Well, so that threw me off. So Sean at work told me that. I was like, because I went over and I was like, oh, Kayla, thanks for like stopping by. And she's like, I didn't stop by. And I was like, pretty sure you did. She's like, I would know. And I was like, okay, well, you got a sub in chat. And then Sean told me if like the gifted subs exceed who is in chat, it'll just start. First, it'll go to people who have spent time in chat. And if it can't do that, it'll just pick anyone on the platform.
Oh my god.
Which is hilarious for two reasons. One, people that like literally stopped by for 5 seconds got a gifted sub because Johnny 5 threw a shit ton of subs into the universe. Two, like a week ago and 2 or 3 weeks after learning that, I randomly got a sub for Felicia Day's channel, and I hadn't been there in a month and a half.
Oh my god.
So I was just like, hey, thanks.
Wow. Bye, Felicia.
Nailed it, Tristan. Good job.
Thank you.
Yelling monsters. Okay, the thought I was trying to finish before I was rudely interrupted by a subscription. So that's fine.
jerk.
That can happen again. I won't be upset.
Yeah.
I am running ads a couple times, once at the beginning and then once or twice through the middle of the stream, because it turns off the pre-roll ad for anyone who's just popping into the channel, just oh, there's a couple people in here, I want to see what's going on. And the pre-roll ad is the thing that you lose people to the most, because if they're clicking through and just discovering the platform, if they hit an ad, a lot of times people just leave because they don't want to watch the ad. So I do apologize for people in chat. I'm going to beg and plead with you to not leave us in our
I'm leaving.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Hey, I left.
Did you?
Well, I left Discord.
I don't think that's true.
I did.
heard
I
you.
reset Discord.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you just vanish for a while and come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anybody, so.
Oh, that's funny. Weird. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to update all of the channel stuff too. This still says we're playing freaking Courage.
It does. Yeah, I noticed that
well.
on our voice chat software that's not sponsoring us, so they don't get named. It says you're streaming the Courage the Cowardly Bloodshot.
Right? I don't remember what I call this game. What do I
Hey,
call
voice
this
chat.
game?
Greyhawk,
Greyhawk?
EDice, Curse of Greyhawk, I think. Yeah. EDice, Greyhawk. All the players gonna die. I don't know.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. Yeah. I think there's players who have died once and are now also undead, so we've got some numbers. Oh yeah. I hope Bradley gets to do something this session.
He did something last session.
He did. He made us all cry.
Mhm.
Fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
out of our nothing but our love for Goose Crumplebottom, of course.
Oh, I wonder if it's giving us trouble again. So I couldn't actually update it the other week. Does it? What's it say at the bottom right now?
EDice Curse of Greyhawk Gold
Death.
something Death.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's accurate then. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
We got there. So that's weird
There we
because
go.
it's still like thinking on my end. Okay.
Yeah, my end too.
That's irritating. Huh? Say what you're thinking.
Eh.
All I know is I'm being
Oh,
recommended
I'm still having
another
cutting out
Dungeons
issues.
and Dragons channel that's streaming right now. We
Whoa.
should have those viewers.
Whoa, that's
What's
offensive.
that?
What?
What's that?
What's what?
What's Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons is a cool game you're going to learn about in 30 seconds. 'Cause I'm going to
Okay.
run an ad. Don't go anywhere.
Ad time. Stick around.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be wild if someone tuned in right as we're about to play
Yo,
the ad?
don't even play, man. I'd be so upset.
Alright.
So yeah,
I mean, it did go up to 11.
it did go up to 11, so it is
Yeah,
possible.
I'm not.
Oh, now it's at
seeing-
13. The
Oh,
ads
is
are
it?
bringing
Do you
people
not see ads if you're
Yeah,
premium?
if you're subbed, you don't see ads. If you're on Turbo, you don't see ads.
Oh,
Also,
okay, that
if
explains a lot.
you've watched an ad recently, sometimes you don't see ads. I don't know
Gotcha.
I don't know what the method is there.
Ooh, so we can have except all we have is subscribers. So
Yeah, no, they probably
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see anything. But honestly, that's better because it's not like I'm trying to subject anyone to ads. I just don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
lose
true.
people that are kind of like maybe interested in
what's
hanging
this-
out. Yeah,
what's
yeah,
this
exactly.
movie? Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. All right. So we're all here. We did our little pre-show. Who wants to recap?
There's only one answer to that question.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just waiting to see if anyone was like, I want to do it this time. Anyway, welcome to the Electric Dice podcast, where last time it was great because I was able to all the images of everyone were dragged in as I was doing the recap. It was great. We had technical difficulties. It's great. Anyway, so previously on EDice Curse of Greyhawk Gold something Death, the party decided to, after abandoning Ack the Kaboblin, played by Riley, who's in the bottom right corner there, and the only scrolling name, we went back to the church where we had hidden the machine.
Oh, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was good.
That was the goal. Which is some weird magical artifact that we still don't really know what's up with it. Thankfully, it was kept nice and safe and sound by the efforts of one Puvu Ego, played by Dan S., who happened to know that because it's a church and he's a cleric, there was like a safety secret bunker over like 10 steps to the left, and then you go northwest for like 3 paces around, and then, I don't know. Anyway, he found the secret place. It had magic items too. That was awesome, but that's a while back. We had the machine, I'm not saying it again.
The
hidden
machine.
Quite nice. Thank you, Dave. We had it hidden quite nicely. However, upon arriving, we discovered a few things. Drib, played by myself, formerly a Kenku, now a changeling, had left his pumpkin friend Blossom there to stand guard. Time magic happened, and Blossom has since wilted and kind of withered away. Upon getting close and having this really sad moment, Drib discovers, oh, there's like baby fairy pumpkin creatures. Yay. Yeah.
I
don't
really
know what else
expected
say
there to
about
be at least one more thing to that.
They can turn invisible. I'll admit as this is all happening, we also had received some letters from one Goose Crumplebottom through our magical pouches made by Nico Veas, who is a Tabaxi artificer and has the ability to link the bags of the various party members. We had received these like various potions and that kind of thing, or various letters and that sort of thing, which were kind of what alerted us to, like, hey, some time magic is going on. So they get more and more tragic as this guy who left his friends behind hasn't heard from them in weeks to years, despite writing them. And it's a really sad episode. Thankfully, the machine is still in the underground complex, which we discover, and it is important because we are on a quest to get it for a woman named the Grim, and in doing so, she will help Kaylin, played by Squid, to rise to power and save her sister. So, like, that's a happy moment. However, as we arrive at the church to find it no longer really there, before too long, a giant arrives, and it's like, hey, what are you doing in my domain? There's this big evil machine thing, and it's the worst. I want it out of here. And we're like, we want to take it out of here. And we work out a deal. And it ended on the giant reaching down into the little bunker hole in the ground, picking up the machine, and it working its dark magic on him. So hopefully it won't make him go crazy, because I don't know what type of giant he is, but he can kill us.
He's about to be a swole giant.
Yeah, hopefully not a murder giant.
The machine.
Oh, I was going to do it too, but you do it better because you have a better mic.
I do have a better mic. Go ahead, do it.
The machine.
That was pretty good. Anything else want to do on
the
there?
inflection.
This week on Storage Wars, sorry.
Negotiate with the giant. Yeah, you know
really
what?
Good. That was not at all what I was expecting.
Well, he is willing to help us dispose of the machine, which is good for us because the disposal costs alone are going to make it a bust.
Is that a thing they talk about on that show?
Probably, like, if there's, like, hazardous waste in one of the storage units, like, anything you have to get rid of costs from the money that you get from selling stuff, as well as the cost of the storage unit itself in the auction. So it's like, it's all that balance.
Yeah. Weird. Okay. All right.
And Wild Wolf is here, too. I know that's not how it's pronounced, but I still love that.
Do you know who that is?
I believe I have a guess, and I'm not going to say because, you know, I don't want more people being mad at you. And if I'm correct, this is someone we really don't want to have be mad at you, Dave.
I mean, they'll be mad at you, not me.
They'll be mad at. Okay, I'm still not going to say, but I have a guess.
Okay, fair. All right, we did it. Cool, great recap. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Anytime.
We enter. So we ended on the cliffhanger with the giant, who is also helping us with our storage wars, grabbing the machine.
Yep.
Anybody want to do it?
I've done it like 3. Ooh, there we go.
Grabbing it and you know hitting a bunch of the charges. Now I offered to the party members if they wanted a roll. This is me being delightfully evil. I made a whole new chart for things that it will do. And let me just say that they are probably more interesting than the first round. Is anyone interested in peeling off a charge? This would be very much like the scene of the end of Guardians of the Galaxy where, you know, Peter Quill is not quite able to handle it on his own and then other people jump in and... blah, blah,
Reminder that some of the things previous charges did for those in chat, they turned 2 party members into changelings, made a homunculus go start scribbling magical runes whenever he hears Dwarven, turned 1 party member into part plant, and made it so that Nico Veas loses some amount of his life in bits and pieces every session.
Thank you for the reminder on that. I might have forgotten this session.
Yep.
I was going to get him.
I mean, he has, like, I'd say at least to, like, halfway through before it feels like it's into forgotten territory.
Yeah, so, I don't know if we're quite there yet, but I think Nico, this being a quest that very much originated with him through the Grim, if we're looking like the giant is struggling or something and there's like a need for some kind of assistance, then I think he has that kind of obligation tied to him where he would assist.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I will tell you the thing we did was like, hey, you know, this is to make sure that the party members don't just have to run into, you know, charge after charge simply because I decided to advance the timeline super far. But I will also say that, like, he definitely is not looking good in these moments, right? As he's, you know, hoisted it up and he's, you know, dropped to his knees, screaming, holding it up. And mind you, like, his eyes, there's, like, you know, just pure energy pouring out of them. He's screaming and roaring into the sky. And his whole arm has, like, gone down to just bone. And coming out of it is, like, very much like Doctor Strange, like the sort of geometric undulating.
He probably needs some help. He needs some milk.
Fights cavities.
Oh no.
It's a meme.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that one.
Um,
Yeah, and Nico, I think he runs in, kind of like dashing wildly, knowing that the machine needs to get back to the Grim.
The what?
The machine. The machine.
Oh, that was
There
a
we go.
really good one.
Ooh.
Okay, so you run in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that I'm desperate to have anyone else do this, but is anyone else jumping in? Or are y'all like, Nico's crazy, man?
Is Brundlefunk also going in to make that situation worse?
No, Brindlefunk doesn't need any more damn levels.
Let Brundlefunk soak it all up, and he will be the final boss. We've got this.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think like for other insights to why Nico is like on board with this, he's already kind of let himself go from everything else that kind of ties him to reality by making the decision to end his wife's or fiance's life. So yeah,
True enough. Yeah. Okay.
it's like if anyone's making a sacrifice, it's me.
Hoover already talked himself out of walking towards it last time, so I feel like he's
Sure.
not about to change his mind again.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Dan, you want to go ahead and roll a D5?
D5.
5 spicy options.
You know, the classically 5-sided die.
Let's hope 5s are good.
Okay.
They're probably powerful.
This
It's
one...
all powerful, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So this is the one that is the continuously grinding geometric pattern, right? So somewhere, maybe behind your eyes, maybe it's like the patterns going across your skin, your fur rather. The motif of these repeating geometric patterns is going to constantly and subtly shift across your person. And then the text I have written for it is, every lesson is learned twice. You will become capable of so much more, but as you reach the height of your powers, your limits will finally catch up to you. So for the rest of your time in this game, at the end of every session, you will automatically level.
What? Oh my god.
When you hit level 20, you will begin going back down the other way.
Oh.
And when you level out of level 1, you're gone.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
That's a little crazy.
So
the end game when you're at 20.
Yeah, no, so Nico just decided, he's like, you know that thing about, lighting the candle at both ends? I'm gonna tear this shit up.
He's gonna outlevel Brindlefunk.
Mm-hmm.
He'll listen to him again.
I'll get all the gym badges.
Yeah, right?
And then lose them all.
Dude,
And then
I'll just
die.
start doling them out to people. I was like,
yeah, you then become the gym master.
You
the
get a
gym
badge,
leader,
you get a
and then you
badge.
give them away.
I think the
And
party
then
is
you
7 right now, is that correct? Or pretty much everyone's 7? 6 or
I think
7?
Kuvu is still 6, but
Because his
yeah,
didn't get him a level.
correct.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
so
there's
that,
level
like I
5.
said, they're juicy, man. They're spicy. I was just like, fuck these players.
Oh, wow.
So, we've got 13 sessions before I start losing power again.
Yeah. I mean, but even then, it's like, oh no, I'm level 19 now.
Yeah.
Everyone else is still level 7.
Yeah, right?
Well, we might be level 8 by that point.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Wow, this fits in really well with all the the beast
yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you go wild. You go right off the deep end. All right,
right,
now,
cool.
with that in mind, anybody get just a little touch?
I'm gonna say I'm getting twitchy, but I'm probably not gonna do it. So,
Okay. All right.
Puvu, don't
Yeah.
let 7 be middle-aged.
That's good. That was pretty funny. Oh my goodness. All right. I mean, Squid and Drib.
Oh.
No.
I
Caitlin?
mean,
Well, Kaylin's debating because of the whole timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff.
Yeah,
She doesn't know when it is or where they are or whatever, so I guess she'll debate for a couple minutes and then she'll go in and help.
right? We touching tips or what?
Yeah.
No.
I would have preferred saying like crossing the streams or something.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll a d5.
Don't get a 5. I want to see another thing.
I mean, you'll see them at least in part because the giant will have all the rest of them happen to him.
Oh, love.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Can we really say we're shocked? Like, are we actually shocked?
Wow.
Enjoy being queen for a day.
Right? Yeah. Like, come on. Kaylin was always living,
Long live
fast.
the queen. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
Live fast, die
Yeah.
young, leave a beautiful corpse behind.
Will there be a corpse? I was just expecting them to blip out of existence.
Yeah, they should probably start saying something else. That's a good one to get out of the way.
Oh.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, same thing. As it turns out, every lesson learned twice, you become capable of so much more. But as you reach the height of your powers, your limits will finally catch up to you.
It's kind of hitting the machine. It's kind of hitting one note today.
Yeah, the machine. Yeah, it's right. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and roll now.
It's hit its resonant frequency.
Okay, I was gonna say, do I hit a bunch of 5s too?
Hey, Act, do
you
you
got
want?
a
Oh,
total of 5.
What's that?
you got a total of 5. I was just gonna dribble looks around. It's like, hey, Act, do you want to?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Oh. Hey, Z2.
Ooh, Garrood.
Ooh.
One's actually probably the least dynamic and interesting. It's just a modified lucky that when you spend it, I get luck points too as its punishment.
That's just from Zweihander.
I mean, that's from a lot of games, but
Okay, true.
yeah. 3 was fun. 3 is Shell. And it is until you attack in combat, you are assumed to have taken the total defense action. But while you are inside your shell, while inside your shell, you shall hear things better left unsaid. That was how I wrote it.
Oh no.
What is the total defense?
Whatever
So
the advantage or disadvantage on attacks is.
That
Gotcha.
shell's got T.
Oh yeah, it's like a turtle thing, right? Or something.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Total definitely have something like that, but I mean, it's just a standard action you can take to not get hit. But
Oh, gotcha.
and then the other two shall forever remain a mystery, or until you fuck with the machine again.
Yeah, the better mic really adds to that.
Mhm.
I need some kind of like visual cue so I can add an echo to it after, like, I
Mhm.
know you're about
There we go.
the machine.
The
The
machine. Yeah,
machine.
I would love. So I'm keeping my eye out for the mini XLR. I think it is Go XLR, something like that. That's like a preamp and a audio interface. I think is what they call them technically. And that was why I switched mics over because this can do the what the hell is I forget. It's a USB right now, but I can do the other one. I can't think. I'm not a tech guy.
XLR.
Is it XLR?
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense why it's called.
Is that
thing.
a Shure SM58?
This one is not. I was looking at the because the Shure 58 takes a it needs the preamp, and I didn't want to spend like double the price getting a preamp. So this is an Audio Technica.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it is a little better than the Snowball I had before. Yo, what up, D Cleve? How are you?
Hey.
We can't say your name.
Well, we can say that
okay,
name.
do
We
it.
just cannot expand
We can
on
say
it.
D-Cleave.
We
Yeah.
can say Deep Cleve. Yeah.
We can say
Did you say
D-Cleave,
Deep Cleave?
Fanatic Felts.
Yeah, we can say D Cleve. Yeah, we can say
We can
Fanatic.
say
Felts.
Ian because he's made it very clear.
If it's a customer's name, we can say it.
I work at Starbucks. I can't say or spell names correctly.
Oh, that's true. What is that? Is that like a thing that you guys do as a joke, or are you just terrible?
I mean, it really. I like.
Talks me, I'm lonely.
Oh.
That's pretty funny. Actually.
I can't. I mean, part of it is just not being able to spell. Apparently, every time a customer comes in named Maria, I spell it Mariah because that's a thing, and I've had people get mad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like one woman almost did not take her drink because this is for Mariah. My name is Maria. This is my exact order, but
right. You're like, be cool, lady.
it's like
Imagine if I got mad every time someone spelled my name wrong.
Do you get mad when we pronounce it wrong, Rayleigh?
No,
Oh.
I don't. I just accept it.
That's fair. I actually do like the way Maria said it one time. She's like, "My name is a friendship test. If you can say it and spell it right."
I mean, it's kind of the same with me.
Kind of
That's how you know.
that spelling better because it's just phonetic.
Yeah.
It's Maria. Like,
Off topic, I just accidentally added somebody in chat as a friend. I don't know who, and I don't know how. So we'll figure that out.
Oh, you have a friend?
Is this
No,
a covert
I
way of
tried
you
that.
finding out somebody's real name?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
it's illegal.
That's illegal. Okay. All right. So we messed with the giant, and are you ready? The machine.
The machine.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
He's definitely messed up, right? He's not doing super hot. He's both. We gotta go. He's both lucky and unlucky, and while not being directly aggressive, he is coated in this sort of ethereal slime shell that's like folds over the top of him. He looks like extremely heavy and weighed down. But yeah, and remind me, because I know we made a bunch of jokes about him being Andre the Giant. I believe I called him Roke.
Roke,
That sounds
I think
right,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what type of giant he is, though. I was never able to figure that out. I want to say he was Cloud or Storm.
Yeah, he was
were my best guesses.
Cloud or Storm, and now he's just a tiny bit different.
Yeah, and probably extra. He'll in like 3 days be extra deadly, and then he'll die.
Mm.
Wait, why is he dying?
Well, oh no, he didn't get a 5. Never mind. I saw the 5 there.
Yeah, no, not that time. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. He just, flops down to the ground. Yo, don't even mess with the flamingos. I can't.
Do they
That
have guns?
flamingo video.
Don't even play. Don't even play with flamingos, man. I don't fuck with flamingos. I don't want to die.
They haunt your dreams, man.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot at again.
But what's worse, a cage full of flamingos or a bus full of mimes?
I mean, the bus full of mimes I created. The cage of flamingo. Well, I mean, my mind also created the flamingo with a gun, so I guess I can't. It was my subconscious. That's worse somehow.
My wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo, and I had to put my foot down. Yep.
Wow.
Get it? Get it?
End him.
What's that line about like the? Do you think God stays in heaven because he who lives in fear of what he's created? Is that you and the flamingo with a gun?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm afraid to go to sleep now.
Understandable.
Flamingos are legit. I do actually like flamingos, but I will also say one of them pulled a gun on me in my dreams. So
Power.
whatever that might mean. Gives everyone a burrito. Sweet, thanks, man.
Ooh,
Through the power of the
nice.
internet.
I am so happy right now. I
What
got a burrito.
what do you guys want to do? What are you doing?
Go
What's
to
the plan?
the city and return the machine.
The machine.
The machine.
The machine.
Come on, Squid. Do a backflip. Okay. One backflip, several burritos.
Wow, this is we're just getting all the loot. So I think we're all like just trying to. I still have one beast shape left, so I can go horse mode because I don't think this giant can carry anything but the machine.
Machine.
Except, yeah, we did it.
We did it.
Teamwork.
It's
We're
like the
amazing. What?
It has ascended.
It's like the wave.
Is that our next emote?
I mean, honestly, if I thought anyone would get it or care,
True.
the machine emote would be pretty cool.
Just the text "the machine" and like I don't know, like metal robot letters.
Yeah, Comic Sans, you know it.
Oh, or
You want
that.
a soundboard for the machine.
That would be fun. Um,
Someone get on that. The EDice soundboard.
yeah.
Oh no.
All right, so I heard 1 go to town. Anything else? Anything else getting high marks?
No, that's what I'm.
I think that's our only quest objective, except for like maybe some random side quest we never completed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
You
Did
mean
we ever
all
figure out
of
what
them?
happened with dolls like in episode 3?
No, you never cared
Like,
about. Never cared.
Maybe
about
we
that.
should find them.
Truly.
They went to Alinsky, we think.
Maybe. They went somewhere.
They were on the road to Alinsky.
They weren't the 100 Lost, though. We found them. Check
True.
that one off.
And then they died.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess we could look for that guy, but nah.
All right.
To
So
town.
I think we have at least a majority town.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't want to do like a whole montage scene where you guys are going back to town because we just did that. And we kind of described everyone, like their mood, their feelings, and everything, what they're wearing. But I am a little curious, what is like the general temperament? Are people going back like extremely nervous about how much time has passed? Or people going back like very excited, like I'm sure it's all fine? Like, what is the? Yeah. And then they died. Yeah. Great timing.
Wait, 5 more minutes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I feel like Nico is nervous but determined, and it's kind of like we have to find the Grim. We have to find Goose.
Oh yeah, Goose is definitely next. Wait, how long do we know what the Grimm's species is? They live a long time, hopefully, right? Oh no, they normally live outside of time, and she's in time.
Yeah, but we have no idea if it's been like a year, 3 years, 70 years. We've got
Do you
so many
think Dave
different times.
would kill off the quest-giving NPC while we're doing the quest? Is that a thing Dave would do?
Yeah.
Why do you ask these questions?
Oh, everyone else is probably dead. We don't know how much time has passed.
Didn't somebody do that in a game recently? They killed like every NPC possible just to see if you could finish the game.
Well, there's a lot of games where like there's somewhere you get achievements for it. Like most RPGs, you can kill quite a few of the NPCs and still do a lot.
Yeah. There's a
Like
fly
kill everyone
in
runs
here.
are definitely a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So is Nico the only one we really get that vignette of? Because
I think Fufu's nervous because, it's a storm giant or whatever it is. Like, these don't, like, just show up every day. And, like, kind of feel like he would be like, oh, something must really be messed up if these guys are showing up. Like, and then lending aid to us. Like, what sort of huge things are we involved in? Like, it's kind of the gravity of it's really hitting him.
Sure. So I will say, he will escort you for a little while, but he doesn't come all the way back to town with you. His was
But
mostly
he's up the charges.
Yeah, his was mostly to get the machine.
And then we can just do the thing of Nico and levitate or whatever, because that can get us pretty far. While we are heading out, do we want to take a long rest at some point, because we've been traveling for a long time with no rest?
That is probably advised.
Like the machine is sorry. The machine is probably safe enough, and like if we do that, like I can safely like use horse form to help us keep up or get us to town faster or something. As well as he only has so many casts of levitate.
The horse.
The horse.
No.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Remember that horse that never actually got a name from like episode 6?
Yeah.
But the mule had a name.
The mule did have a name. He was Mr. Medium.
Yep.
That's fair. Not everyone has been watching this whole time, and I refuse to install the Twitch 5e extension. So
there's an extension for it?
Yeah. What is everybody playing?
Oh.
You can type it in chat if you don't want to say it. That's fine.
I am a Tabaxi artificer.
Yeah.
I'm a formerly Kenku, now changeling, druid.
Dribbid.
Drib. His name is Drib. He named himself.
I'm a human cleric of the Forge, also a child.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not something weird I inflicted on him. He's just a child.
Oh yeah, that was him.
Yeah. And
I'm several people.
And Riley isn't playing this game.
I'm just here, guys.
I mean,
I was
great.
The Hexblade Warlock Goblin dude. They completely abandoned. And then I'm also Goose Crumplebottom, the Wild Mage Forest Gnome, who is also felt like he was abandoned.
That one wasn't our fault.
That one wasn't your fault, but Ack was 100% your fault.
Oh yeah, we abandoned him. Can we make like how there's like the exclamation point things, like one of those of like exclamation point party?
Yeah, I could. The only issue is we run multiple games, so we would have to do exclamation point Greyhawk party or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we went for real abandonment. We went like the kind when they say they're gonna get cigarettes and then they never go home.
Oh, like no, he was being like there was like a weird centipede goblin lady who like got all creepy and like had him all up in her clutches and probably wasn't gonna hurt him, but we were like, oh, that's bad. Puvu was like, I'll try and save him, and shot a guiding bolt, and it didn't go great. And we're like, all right, bye.
Bye.
And I shot again, and I missed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
So then we're not going to spend a lot of time going over the actual travel. Suffice to say, you can get your long rest.
Yay!
Hooray.
So is it time to reveal what's been happening in Dustow?
Yes.
You don't get to decide. Get out of here.
This is a chat question. Gotcha.
Alright, long rest.
I want to see a poll in the chat. What
happened?
You decide.
I could do that. Hold on.
Choose your own adventure.
I always love those choose your own adventure animations. They're fun.
Lightning bolt.
No, everyone is happy and good. That's not possible.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's not an option.
Just saying stuff in chat has worked for me before. Admittedly, that's in games where everything is nonsense, but whatever.
I agree with 7 lightning bolts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do... Oh, before we head out, before it's too late, I did, if I recall correctly, I grabbed at least one of the little shriveled pumpkins from the formerly Blossom, right? Like
Sure.
you said, there were 3 of them?
Yeah. Well, no, because they were flapples.
Oh, they were just flapples. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were all invisible and there were 3. Oh, right.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, I have to sneeze, but I don't remember how to mute it and not destroy everyone. Is it this one? Hold on, no, I don't have to sneeze.
Valid.
That was me sneezing.
Wait, it happened?
No.
Oh.
No, I just got that awful burning sensation and then nothing happened.
Some people sneeze and it's just like... Like, how did you... What?
Yeah.
What?
No, I scream and swear and punch things and bite my tongue.
Oh my god. Okay.
I hate sneezing. I actually hate it. Always have. Always will.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Dustow, that's the city, right? That's this one?
Oh,
there's too many cities.
There's not too many cities. You've been like 3 damn places.
Okay, true. This one's Dustow, right? Alinsky's destroyed and Whiskey Hollow's destroyed. Oh, Alinsky. Oh, there's a cat!
Oh, there's a cat.
Oh,
I went to the wrong
everything
one.
must be good.
Cats
Oh, yeah,
Everyone look. There's a poll in chat.
This is Oh, whoa!
Do the poll in the chat, at the top of chat.
What happened?
Yeah.
I mean, I know what my heart says. Yeah.
What the? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Oh man, it's just 25% across the board.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
This is just.
Who did this?
That's just for you,
Oh, no.
Taco Master.
Oh,
Oh.
wait. We got another vote for good things. I don't trust that as an option.
Yeah, this is how we play D&D now. I'm not actually going to make any... I'm just going to put polls up in chat and do my best to interpret them.
Chat will be the DM.
Chat is the
Here on out.
DM. I am just an extension of their will.
Mm-hmm.
Cat.
Good things is really good things for the people in charge, not for us.
Yeah, good things is good things for me, which is entertaining.
Oh wait, what?
What?
Do you really expect good things to be good?
That's why I voted for bad things.
Oh, I see. Well,
Trick
then-
question. They're also bad.
Oh,
All right.
But that is
Yeah.
not
voted
disappointing.
for the machine.
Riley. The machine.
The machine.
Set us up. Set us up for success. What do we cut in on?
Gosh. I don't know, what do we cut in on? I think,
Well, if I remember correctly, Henri Clasper is not doing so
yes.
well.
that's true.
The nature of his injuries are, are injurious. They are, for lack of a better term, tainted. They will not heal. You have been able, yours and his divine magic. Well, his divine magic, your arcane magic, have been enough to slow it. But I mean, it's been years with him just kind of lingering outside of death's door. And you know, the two of you kind of have this unspoken agreement that like he can't die yet because you know you still need turn undead every now and then. Like he is literally a divine battery that you just have to shake awake every morning and like over there
awesome
do the thing and he and then sleeps.
Surprisingly, I'm not a paladin and or cleric.
Yeah, this is old. This is Logan that we just took out Wolverine and Xavier and just put in Goosebert Crumplebottom and Henri Clasper.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess Henri is on his last leg.
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing well. Goose goes up to him and he says, I don't think we can keep this up for much longer.
Yeah, and he just a wet sort of, No, you're probably right.
I mean, I don't want you to leave, but I also don't think that I can see you like this anymore.
My spells do not reveal anything, and there is no hope left in Dustau.
I mean, at least we did what we could. There's hope other places now.
And he tries, what is it, Kung Fu Hustle, where the guy like he's just like insistently indignant, where he like takes the little like lollipop stick and he pops him in the head with it. Right, it's like the saddest little act of defiance because he just reaches out and he like barely has the strength, and it looks to us like he's cradling your face, but you know he was trying to slap you, and he just doesn't have it in him. He's like, "How many times do I tell you?" No, and he just sort of like half rolls over, tries to go to sleep.
Well, man. So I guess Goose kind of keeps him from sleeping. He's just like, there's something that I've been meaning to talk to you about for the longest time.
No. What?
Do you remember Beatrice Belmont?
Yeah, and there's another Skywalker. Yeah, he rolls over. He's like, you finally ask. Of course. It was a terrible thing, but I hope now you understand.
I don't think you understand. You made a mistake.
And he smiles, a pained smile of overconfidence.
Like overconfidence, as in he's just like, oh yes, I could never make a mistake.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Like this fucking guy.
I had undeniable proof, undeniable evidence that she was innocent, and no one would listen to me because I was the joke of the church.
He goes, then where was it? Where was evidence? It was damning. The heresies, the lost artifacts, the money. No. She may have been good once, but she fell.
Alright, I guess we could just do the throwback now. It's fine.
What?
I didn't really write it out that well, but it's fine.
Well, I mean, you can just give us, just swatches.
Yeah.
We don't, because I do that sometimes. When the accents are failing, or when it's like, it's too much to, like we have the ability to say this is what the scene describes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We're not actors, okay? I know you're tuning into the Electric Dice Podcast, episode 31, Curse of Strahd, City of Gold, Greyhawk to Ravenloft. Years of content. We're at the top of our game. You may not like it, but this is what peak D&D 5th edition looks like. But, even us heroes sometimes gotta take a break.
Well, I guess we'll just go back to the church where Goose was a wee goose.
A wee goosebird.
A wee goosebird.
Like bird?
But yeah, I envisioned Beatrice to be like a fairly older woman who's elven, kind of like an Aerith type from Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, gentle, kind, like a healer type, but very strong-willed and tough when she needs to be. She personally took on the role of working with a troubled youth at the Church of Pelor and was assigned the child Goose after he set a kitchen and accidentally some of its staff on fire. They lived, but maybe not their hair fully survived.
Mm-hmm.
She scared off a few bullies of gooses in her time. She was one of the few people in his life that gave him any sort of positive attention. She saw a brightness and potential in him that no one else could see, and he clung to her like glue. They became close friends for a long while, and things were perfect. As Goose got older, he fell in love with her, but for a while kept it secret. He decided he'd tell her the night of the festival, honoring the newest, I'm sorry if I butcher this, Peregrinus or Peregrina. That's a rite of passage for the Church of Pelor.
Cool.
It's a pilgrimage that they do. And he was planning on basically telling her like that night about how he felt, and that was when they basically took her away and she was framed. Goose has been with her like the entire time. He knows for a fact that she didn't do it and that it was a setup. And over the following trial, nobody listened to Goose.
Yeah, I mean, and that is definitely Goose's experience. So, because we've talked a little bit about this, do you think you have an idea, or do you know who you want to have framed her, or is that still a bit of a mystery? It's just you can verifiably prove that she was framed because you knew her whereabouts.
Right. I'd like to keep it a little bit of a mystery for now, but he could definitely like verify.
Yeah.
Okay. Where she was and all that. He's got the receipts.
Yeah. He took screenshots.
Yeah.
It was early on in Snapchat when it didn't report. No, that makes sense. And I think if we had a budget, we would do that. We would be able to tell that story a little bit. We'd have 2 or 3 kind of sepia toned, like scenes, in the court as Goose is like passionately speaking about it, and then he flubs over 2 or 3 words, and he's nervous and he's young, and everybody laughs at him, and they're like, yeah, okay. And then there'd be a scene where somebody's like, he's just in love with her, and the other guy's like, the machine, and it doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't have to.
And the viewer's just like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, timey-wimey shit.
Call back.
So I think that, for the purposes of the game, you kind of...
Damn it.
Yep, thanks.
Jesus Christ. I think that, thank you for getting that, because that's exactly what the machine is based on. Fanatic Felts gets a Dave point. Somebody write that down. Fuck, I cannot keep my train of thought today. Right.
Something about the game.
No, that was not it. Goose lays into, a sick and dying Henri Clasper. And, Henri, like, sees the error of his ways. Like, there's no check needed here. Like, this is the end of his line, and he knows it. And, like, because Goose has listened to all of his teachings, right? But he's done it with a kind heart that Henri did not have. He finally, like, that's it. Henri's like, then that gold was not her, and the heresy is still there. Who defiles the light in Baylor's name?
I don't know. That's the problem. It was such a shut case. They got away with it.
Yeah, and I think that, like, we would have music accompanying this that kind of really tells the severity of the crime, right? It would be this kind of, like, upswing, swelling sort of omnipresent noise as it's like, Goose, you must survive this transversal. You must get out of Ravenloft and find them. If they convinced me, the church, the higher-ups, and then, like, what little strength he has been kind of, like, hanging on to, because at first it was, like, smug attitude and defiance, and now it's fear. He loses. He goes, they may be the higher-ups. Perhaps we have been fighting a war we could never hope to win. And you can see he kind of spits that out without thinking about it, and then cannot move past it. He's just, you keep, like, toggling. You're like, press A to talk to Henri Clasper. Press A to, and he's like,
just repeating.
Yeah, he's just like, we were never supposed to stop them, and he just keeps repeating that. It's some variation of that. We really skimped out on voice work. I'm sorry.
I promise you, Henri, I will live, and I will get this done. I will find goddamn Seora. Get the hell out of here. You should rest now, my friend.
Yeah, and he looks at you and he says, I would see it coming. I will not go into the dark afraid.
As you wish. Alright, yep.
What do you do?
What?
What do you do?
He just
well, Goose takes out his big old knife and stabs him in the heart.
Damn! Goose fucking killed a guy! Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. Tell me a little about the knife. Because is it one you had, or is it one that you either picked up from Henri or found at some point?
I'm pretty sure I had a knife.
Did you?
Think so.
Because I actually...
Yeah, I got a dagger.
I actually wrote 3 different ways that this could go. And... Because one of them, was like magic spell stuff. I felt like I remembered you using a hammer or a mace a lot.
Nope. I've got my light crossbow and a dagger, and then I really like to do magic missile.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wrote for hammer, mace, some sort of bludgeoning instrument, knife, or magic spell. And interestingly enough, if you chose knife, when you pull it out, it has changed form ever so slightly, and it is now a magical weapon.
Oh wow! Cool.
It is known as Paylor's Mercy. And it is a what the hell is it? It's the like the stiletto knife, the ones that are used to like actually kill a downed knight. Why can't I was literally thinking of this today. Hold on.
Accoutrement.
It's not an accoutrement. It's definitely not an accoutrement. That is a good guess though. I do like it.
It seems... Oh, no, wait.
Misericord. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on. Henri, Misericord. Yeah.
Who... Yeah,
Yes.
to deliver the death stroke to a seriously wounded knight.
Yeah, it is a heart seeker, that's for sure. Yeah, so whatever form or shape it took, right? If it was like a little bit curved, if it was a little bit wider and everything, as you draw it out, it has become an extremely fine point, like a stiletto heel. And then it's got that blade, stabbing property, extremely thin, used to go in between armor, and very, very deep, and just kind of, you got to end it.
Cool.
Yeah, so you have Paylor's Mercy. You would recognize that. Like this is not just a thing that happened. This is a specific weapon, holy weapon of Paylor.
All right.
You have a holy artifact of Paylor, Riley.
That's beautiful. I think Goose cries.
I mean, for a lot of reasons, right? Like,
yeah, no, there's a lot of reasons why he cries.
Paylor is not one of us.
Okay.
Paylor can't give you magic knives if he's dead.
Right.
That's true.
So if you've been hanging out for a minute, looks like we just lost the Danla, so that's exciting. We're gonna take. I'm gonna go for a long one. I apologize, everybody. We're going for the full minute ad because right now doing a 30-second ad is only giving us 11 minutes of pre-roll free. So we're not going to do any content. We're just going to stare vacantly at our screens and wait for you to come back.
Do an 11-minute ad.
No, I'm not doing an 11-minute ad. I don't even want to do a 1-minute ad, but oh, you are still there. I'm glad I didn't talk shit.
Yeah, no, I went to close out of the link that was posted in chat, and I accidentally closed out of everything.
Oh, nice. Advertisements.
Are we supposed to be staring blankly at the screen right now?
Yeah, I mean we're not advancing the plot, so yeah. I mean, there's also quite a few people in chat who are subs, so they don't see it, which is that's good. We should do that.
The machine.
Still 30 seconds of this.
It's a whisper.
That's a really long...
What's happening?
Am I faking my teeth?
It's the machine.
This is what we do now. This is the whole game. Sorry, guys.
Except, Dave, we can't hear you because your microphone's now behind your head.
Yeah. We
I
gave
was
him
actually
direction.
wondering what that was.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds vaguely like the voice of Dave of past.
Hey,
Is this how we should just shoot all of them now? Just full?
Be really
Yes.
funny to do. It would be funny to do one stream like this.
No.
I'll just only use my
Everyone
bad eye.
uncomfortably close.
Yeah. You still don't see an ad? Well, are you subbing?
I mean, I think everyone in the channel is
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that would be nice.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably been a minute.
Yeah, no, it has. Huh. I don't know, you got lucky then. The reason why I'm doing that, though, is because it disables the pre-roll ads, so when people, like, first roll up to the stream, if they're just, like, somebody random poking around, like the discovery feature of Twitch, it won't give them an ad, which means maybe they'll stay around and kind of check the stream out a little bit, so... Because honestly, believe me, like if I were trying to monetize this, I would not be using Twitch ads to do that. When we ran 3 last stream, we made 46 cents.
Woohoo!
Which I mean, I guess is not zero, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, there are better uses of my time. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks for playing along with that. And I am interested in the party hitting Dustow and seeing it's almost wiped off the map. The outer walls are ripped down. The cities, you know, are what's left of the buildings are clearly slums. Most of them gone entirely. You know, streets have just been like ripped open and erupted. There's very little left of civilization, peace, or safety. Dustow is dust now.
God,
Was that? Did we just spend 31 episodes building up to that?
That's all I wanted out of you guys. Yeah, I just wanted.
I quit.
Yeah, I just.
Right.
Yeah, Dan and I have been planning this the whole time. I'm gonna make one bad pun and then leave forever.
Yep.
Retire at the top of the game.
Yeah.
Are there any?
Cake.
I'm assuming at this point we're like
Cakes have
carrying
layers.
the machine via
The machine.
levitation. The machine. Via levitation.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Are there any guards around? Like anyone?
No.
Because we need to find the.
Yeah, definitely one cabbages guy. There's definitely somebody still just giving it the old college try. He's like, Dustow will rise again.
What are they selling?
What are they selling?
What is he selling?
No, he's not selling anything.
Oh,
He
okay.
will trade though. He'll trade cabbage for water.
I don't know if I have water. Dang.
Terrible druid.
We would know where we met. Would we know where we met the Grim in the city and be able to just try and get back there?
Yeah, you know that my cabbages. So Fulcrum Samuel was in the castle. He had taken it over. The Grim in particular, I do not remember if I gave them a specific hideout. Does anyone remember?
I don't think so.
It wasn't
My
super
cabbages.
far from the second bar we went to, the Not Nico's Place bar, because we got there relatively.
I
I want to see if maybe in a slum.
I believe that was the warehouse.
The warehouse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Green was maybe Roy Keggs if he ever existed.
I feel like wasn't it this purple here, or is that my bar?
I think the purple's your bar.
Oh, that is my bar, you're right. Yeah.
I think. I'm pretty sure because
well,
I think
right, yep.
I think you wanted it near the center.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it being like one over from the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming that we know where it is, I'd say we start heading to. It's like, well, the Grim's crafty, and if we can't, may as well try and turn in the quest.
Yeah. Does anyone have a question, a reaction, a scene they want with the ruins of Dustow? And it is okay if not. Okay. Then I am actually just interested in Goose running into the party.
Oh boy.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
We just lost 5 people, Dave.
Yeah, easy come, easy go. We got no pre-roll ads for another 10 minutes, so they'll come back. They'll always come back.
Where am I chilling?
Wherever you want, it doesn't matter. You're walking through the streets being sad.
There's no one else? There's no one else around?
No, man, this place is fucked.
This sucks.
You walk a lonesome road and you walk alone.
Oh no.
I'm actually leaving.
That one was pretty bad.
Yeah.
All around you, there were familiar faces. I don't know any more than
Self in the heart.
worn out faces. Something faces. That's how the song goes, right?
Man.
I'm not sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Mad. Yeah. Mad.
What I'm here for.
Jesus.
I think Goose is just wandering around, kicking up crap, trying to find literally anything, any clue to the whereabouts of Ciora.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it needs, I think that's what's interesting about it, is it's very not planned and very just like, oh, and here they are, right? Like, you've long given up that they died. Like...
Oh, yeah, like, I'm sure that even if he, like, saw them, he wouldn't even think it's them.
Do we see Goose?
Do we recognize him? Because he's
he is
changed.
Oh, true.
He is.
His beard has abs now.
He is swole boy.
If you guys see Goose, or you happen to see like this guy rummaging around in rubble,
yeah, that's how you can first tell it's not Goose, because it looks like a man.
Oh,
yeah. Completely like head shaved, no hair whatsoever. Somewhat unkempt beard, with a little bit more pepper in it. Definitely doesn't have that vibrant brown hair anymore. He seems a little bit more wizened, probably a lot more battle scarred.
A lot buffer.
And he is ripped. Absolutely jacked.
That guy's as ripped as Paylor.
Right, you can't even ironically ask him if he lifts, bro, because the power of his flexing will knock you on your ass.
Like, would I have to, like, make a roll to, like, even despite all the changes, be like, wait a second, that's Goose?
Sure.
Would insight make sense for that? Like,
no, I think it's perception.
It's perception? Alright, let's see if I have any. Who's that strange man? Digging in the garbage.
Homeless. Jack.
Wait, does he have a raccoon and some eggs? No, wait. Wrong game. I don't know, it's Goose. We have a thing to deliver.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I mean, Nico is like...
Pass me.
Everybody's like, who's this strange man? Who's this strange adult man? I think... Oh, okay, there it is.
Thank God.
I was like, I think a 13's probably enough to be like...
Okay.
I would swear that, and Nico, it's him. Against all odds.
Like, Nico's not even really trying to see him, but he just kind of like almost walks directly into him. He's like, "Excuse me, sir, Goose."
Goose? I just thought he was a homeless man.
Goose feels like he's about to throw up and cry all at once. He drops to his knees, completely stunned and speechless, and begins to just cry.
Okay, Goose, I know this is a lot. We were caught in a time loop. We got your letters. We tried sending letters back, but I don't think they ever were able to make it. Also, we found the 100 lost. Also, they're gone now. Also, there was some guy who worshipped the sun who's the one who killed them, and then there was like a giant centipede monster that he drew in blood. Also, we found a temple of Paylor. Also, Blossom has died, but I have grandchildren now. Also, we need to return the machine, to the Grim, but I
machine.
don't know if the Grim is still around. Also, I'm no longer a Kenku because I got transformed by the machine. And so I'm a changeling and I can talk now.
Yeah,
Okay,
Right as you're about to finish, Nico tries like closing your beak.
Goo now. It just like pulls away.
Kaylin's so happy to just see something still around that she drops down next to Goose and hugs him. Starts crying too.
I go with
Brindlefunk's like flying around him, just like pointing at his muscles and flexing. She's like,
yeah, he's like big strong, big strong,
big strong.
Oh, Paylor, you're alive. I thought the worst.
Yeah, we got your letters, and they were really. It's really sad getting like increasing. How long has it been?
What happened?
We've been gone for what, like a couple months, if that.
Yeah, you would have thought maybe 3 months.
3 months.
I'd like to do a thing.
You guys don't seem older. Like you never went back. What happened?
Because we got your letters like a few days ago, over the span of maybe half an hour. Like we just got them all. Did you like I tried to send stuff back, but then realized because of time magic, I don't think it ever reached you. There's probably, fair warning, one of them I put good berries in, and they probably rotted by now. I'm sorry, they only last a day.
Fine. So
you asked for candy or sweets or something, and that's the only thing I could think of.
I don't remember that, but thank you.
Also, Nico sent you a potion because you needed a potion, but then you didn't need a potion.
It's probably got some other properties by now.
Maybe it got better with age? Anyway, I think Dan wants to do a thing.
It's also, Dave, did you get my message?
Oh, I couldn't find it.
No.
So, while you guys are all reminiscing of Goose and catching up and telling everything, Puvu's just like sneaks up behind him and like slowly like puts his back like to Goose's back and tries like to just try to see, just to he's got to know, and but you don't see this happen. It's only something the audience sees. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't see anything.
It's been 10 years.
Oh, shoot. Whiskey Hollow, I think it was probably a comparable amount of time. Mr. Cornstalks is trapped now, I forgot to mention.
I was really hoping you guys escaped.
No. Oh, yeah, we got your last letter. We're stuck here forever now, right?
Goose's face kind of turns a bit more grim.
Right, yeah, he's a little more serious now.
Like, that's fine. I mean, I did the math. My family's probably dead by now.
You don't know that.
I really
don't know
hope
that.
Kenku lived to like 30. I get to live longer now. I don't know how long. I made a goo.
Nico,
what the fuck, man?
Asks, like, you're training with Henri. How'd it go? What have you learned? What have you become?
He's like, oh hell, what a data pick to show up.
Ooh. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. His wounds were too grievous. We couldn't find a cure, and I did what needed to be done.
Took care of him and died of natural causes?
No, he did not die from natural causes.
Oh yeah, you said he was injured.
Very unnatural. This whole place is unnatural.
That's valid.
I hate this curse in hell. He kicks a freaking rock on the ground. It goes flying because he's got powerful legs.
And powerful teeth, Goose. And powerful teeth.
Yep. Okay.
Can't mimic anymore. That's gone.
Also, you're talking differently. That's...
Yeah, no, I'm a changeling now with the giant floating tree cage thing behind us didn't use magic on us.
You're a plant. This is weird.
It's so yeah. Weird stuff happened for us too.
Yeah.
Except we didn't get. Yeah, we almost died marching around a stone slab forever. But then we broke out of that. But we don't know who did it. Probably mind flayers. There was this goblin. That doesn't. Never mind.
You want to know about the goblin?
Wow, he
I'm not
sounds
gonna
like
tell you
a
about the goblin.
funny person.
Nah, don't worry about him. It's fine. He's probably gonna come and kill us. But you should be fine. He doesn't know you.
That's everything else in this goddamn place.
Yeah. Is the Grim still existing? Does she still exist?
Would I even know that?
Yeah, I think you were with us until right after we left
That's
the Grim.
true. I left while you were on the path to go get the machine.
If you've been,
Machine.
thank you. If you've been in Dustow, you would know better than us.
Yeah, I would say that you know there's some semblance of the consortium left. There's a fly on my microphone. Come on, got it. Go. Stop it.
Watch it save the machine.
It's being a jerk. It won't leave.
Tiny voice.
What the fuck? Somebody clip that. What the fuck? How did you make that sound? Jesus Christ! Stop that, you monster!
That was me.
Which
that
one of
time.
us it was?
Yeah, you'll never know.
It's a mystery.
Oh my god.
But what did you do? Because you shooed the fly off your mic, and then a fly flew in front of my face.
I have if you roll a so each of them has a name, and spatial is if you roll a 2, and it's you can travel, and I stole this from 4th edition, you can travel alone to anywhere on the plane by walking a day, but if you ever sleep under a roof again, you won't get where you're supposed to be going.
Oh, like ever again?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
But yes,
So what happens if you're
that's how
asleep
the
and someone like pushes like a wheeled gazebo over you?
well, I mean, first off, don't fuck with gazebos, man. They're
Oh
relentless.
yeah, they'll wipe the party.
but
like-
but also, yes, then you're gone.
Wow. Dang. So even if you sleep in a cave system, there might be a house above you. And there's a
Hi,
kitty.
Hi, kitty. None of my cats have come to see me. They all hate me.
Some of them were in the background earlier.
Gazebos are dangerous. Kitties are awesome.
This is the EDice podcast.
Yeah, electric
Mine's
dice podcast.
eating. I think.
Yeah,
Oh no, I can't see her.
I think.
Electric cat podcast.
Oh no.
Cat podcast. Is there
Yeah, Goose would kind of let the party know. He'd be like,
I mean, there's still remnants of the consortium, but I've been, more distracted with, I don't know, tracking Sia Aura down. I really think that's our last hope.
whatever happened to the map that was buried? Like we put the paper inside of Duncan's body, and then he came back in 3 days, and that paper was like a map that led us. I thought that led us to her, and we never followed it.
I mean, you did not follow it, that's for sure.
nope.
I don't think I ever knew about it.
The fly.
Yeah,
away.
so when we buried Duncan, we put papers in his body, and he coughed them up, and they were a map, I thought, to see a aura.
Yeah, I mean, Goose, I think you would have looked at them, and they are Dustow. It's a map of Dustow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And yeah, it led me here, but it's been freaking impossible.
I mean, for now, we should probably get rid of the machine.
The machine.
Before it powers back up, because it does weird stuff. As you can see.
True.
Yeah. I don't think I want to go near it. Is that okay?
You don't. You really don't. Thankfully, a giant absorbed most of its power recently, along with Nico and Kaylin.
But anyway,
who are feeling pretty good.
They're feeling great for 13 sessions. Yeah.
Side note, would we even really have realized the effect of it yet, or do we just, suddenly start getting incrementally more powerful?
Yeah, so the way I wrote it is that, like experience is a very difficult thing to quantify, right? But the premise is when you do things or you practice or whatever, you get better at them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is... everything you're doing, you're learning at an exponential rate all the time, right?
Sure.
More information is you are filled to overflowing constantly, and that is why you're going to burn out very quickly, and why
you're using 100% of your brain.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way to describe this that isn't like necessarily like bad to take out of context, but essentially like your brain is going to turn to mush because of overstimulation.
Gotcha. Anyway.
Yeah, more basically it's the more strong.
That's like me in real life.
So you said there were some remnants of the consortium. Let's go and try and pawn off this.
Yeah, we got to deliver this first, but maybe we can.
I mean,
maybe
after
we can
that,
find Sia Aura.
Yeah.
Got not much else to do.
It's been 10 years. I'm fine with waiting longer.
Oh, was that sarcasm? Was that sincere?
Goose does that now.
Were you just sarcastic?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What has happened?
With big muscles,
I mean, I
comes
know
big words that hurt.
Yeah.
That's also very funny and very good. All right. Somebody from chat, give me a d20 roll.
Please roll something good for us, chat. Or a 7. That would be maybe fun.
Nope. Wow.
Nope.
You hate to see it.
We have 14 people in chat, and only at most 6 of them are playing.
And when you typed it in Slack, it did also roll a 14.
That's true, it did. You actually got a 7. Thank you, Ian.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for trying.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the game, cooperating. Being a cool dude. You rolled a D100 and got an 88. Okay, well divide that by 5. And yeah.
That doesn't work out evenly, I don't think.
Well, figure out round to the nearest decimal.
7. I don't think you can roll it.
Yeah, 7's fine. Unfortunately, this was not a time to roll a 7, so simply nothing happens. Which is actually good for you, which means you do not run into an encounter moving through dust now. You have 3 options I will give you. You could go to Roy Kegg's bar. You could go all the way up to the castle, or you could go to wherever you believe the Grimm's warehouse is, because she had a spot separate from the consortium.
She seemed like she wanted to hide stuff from the consortium. I don't think she would be super keen on us bringing the machine just right into the castle. So she would probably at least check there at.
Yeah, I mean, the headquarters we left her at last time seemed pretty open about what her and her crew's plans were. Like, there were those books and scrolls and everything all over the place that kind of
all in different languages.
Thing. Yeah. So I feel like that's where I would go.
Who actually wants to describe what the machine looks like?
I mean, I can try my best if you want, like the description you gave us.
Yeah.
So it's a large structure. The exterior is a metal, sort of like a bird cage. It's, if I recall, the actual size of this whole thing is a little larger than a person. Inside of it is a weird mix between 3 humanoid figures made out of wood fused with a tree.
Whoa,
oh shoot, we're getting raided with a party of 8.
We're getting raided.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thank you,
Odd Lot D&D.
We're just describing our most recent MacGuffin.
Right? Spam the long boys.
Long boys.
Thanks, Odd Lot D&D.
Thank you. Always appreciate a good raid.
Right?
They have a cool emote too.
I know, that is...
D20.
Odd Lot D20 is a pretty cool emote, and I am a fan of it.
They have good taste. So it's something that looks like a almost humanoid-sized bird cage with 3 figures kind of made out of wood fused all together, almost like dryad style. Who it's been noticed like when it's in the corner of your eye, they seem to like move a little bit, like flash between different positions and poses inside of this cage. And I want to say it's about a 30-foot radius from this when it's charged, which it just builds naturally over time. It has all manner of mutating effects and turns people into plants or changelings or all sorts of other stuff.
It's also very thin, like Slendy Man.
Exactly. So yeah, we're of course delivering that to the lady who may have indirectly led to the death of the fiance of a player character, but we can trust her. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone's so worried. The machine.
Yeah. The machine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Aren't you glad this is a stream you rated?
I know. It's perfectly timed. Came in at just the right moment to hear about the machine.
The machine. The machine. The machine.
Da machine. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, what was the decision? Where did you want to go between your 3 options?
The Grimm's warehouse lair?
The Grimm's warehouse. Yeah, no, I like that. Okay. Somebody do a perception with advantage. To the left. We go to the left.
I will do this perception.
I only have a 4, so I will let someone else.
I think we determined 4 is one of the better.
All right.
Yeah, mine's a 3.
Oh. Alright, no one's proficient in perception.
What about
perception?
Well, I am. I just don't have any wisdom.
Good, I think you're muted.
No.
I have a 0.
Oh.
You have 0. Okay. Alright, perception with advantage.
15.
Alright, 15.
Well,
So the thing that you see about the Grimm's warehouse when you kind of get up to the place is obviously like much around it has fallen into disrepair. Now that is probably slightly concerning to you, given the Grimm doesn't seem like someone who would just kind of let things, it's mucho grimly. You do not see any lights on inside. You do not see a guard patrol around, but you can see that at one point it looks like they moved at least some of the operation up to the roof, and began like fortifying it in that way.
Okay. Are we able to see, is there any, was there, a lot of movement away from the building? Like, they moved things out of the, heavy, big things, or, any huge drag marks or anything like that?
Yeah, you can definitely start poking around. At a glance, you do not see any sign of that having happened.
Okay.
I'm assuming he shares this with the party.
Yeah, absolutely. This is information that kind of everybody gets.
Yeah.
If there's stairs leading up, or any clear ways up, I'm gonna start looking up and knocking on doors and trying to effectively announce our presence and be like, "Hey, the Grimm, are you here? We've got your thing."
Yeah. What's everybody else doing? Because I imagine it seems quiet but safe. Halfway decent perception has not revealed anything particularly terrifying. So is everybody kind of moving in?
At least inside, yeah, I think so.
Okay, so going inside, going up top.
My only thought had been, which it sounds like we had a decent enough perception to not see anything, but if they retreated to the roof, that maybe they tried to slow the pursuit of anybody and maybe had trapped some stairs or something like that. But
well, I'll see those real quick.
Would I trap the stairs?
Yes.
All right, fine.
The machine.
I do have a 14 passive perception if that changes anything. Once in a blue moon it comes into play.
They're a bunch of thieves. That's my only thought there.
Yeah, true enough. Okay, so who went inside? Because that's where we're going to start with the chaos. Just the one?
I know I did.
I did.
Okay,
No.
2. Goose?
Yes.
Did you go inside?
Yeah.
Vancouver might be the last one inside because he was scoping
So
out.
wait, who went up to the roof then?
I thought that was inside.
I thought you had to go inside to go up to the roof.
No, somebody said they were looking for stairs. I thought you meant on the
that was
outside.
me.
I apologize.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
like if there were stairs outside, I would have taken them, but I thought you meant I thought we were kind of inside.
I was looking for internal stairs up to the roof.
Yeah, I was looking for
Okay.
upstairs.
I'll look for external. Just like splitting the party is probably fine. And worst case scenario, I can try and get back quickly.
When
It's
is it
never
ever
done us
been
wrong
bad?
before.
Yeah, like
No, never.
it's good.
Okay, so most people going inside looking for stairs up to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, then you all see it. Picture, if you can, a very long in-ground pool filled with just like a tiny little bit of stagnant, algae-filled water. Lots of debris, garbage, nonsense, all that has been thrown and hucked into the pool. It's probably like 14 to 17 feet deep. In the very center of the pool, at the very bottom, kind of just folded in on itself, looking even more gaunt and thin than the last time you saw it, is Shadow.
Oh no! Of course.
Oh, my friend.
Or, Parak, if you prefer.
Hello.
Spork
Hello,
of Love,
darkness.
my goodness. Thank you. My heart
Thank
is
you,
so
Spork of
full.
Love.
Thank you, Spork.
Shadow?
Yeah, of course.
Right. And that was actually not me acting, but my cat's running around being wild. But yes, Shadow, Parak, just doesn't even turn as it sort of shambles up to its feet on thin, spindly legs. Its hands just kind of draped down at its side. They seem to be like twice as long as is normal, right? Bending 3 or 4 different points, right? They're extremely articulated. And they end in just 3 gnarled, long claws.
Well, we went to the wrong place.
Right. So
Brock, where is the Grim?
As it turns to regard you, and you can see very similarly, though not by DM's design, its eyes are gone. Its face is just this shadow-filled silhouette with just a single leech-like mouth at the very center.
Oh, wait.
And huh?
Is this intentional?
No, I said not intentional. Just so happens that is the best way to describe a creepy vampire that is gone of any veneer of humanity. And it inhales deeply once, not looking for scent, but for emotion. And I'm going to need everyone to make a will saving throw. Or if you're playing 5th edition, I suppose, wisdom check. Because I totally remember what game I'm playing.
I automatically went to wisdom when you said that. So.
Yeah. I just like it when Ian calls me out and says my 3E is showing. Yeah, okay, so that was very interesting, because for a moment I was about to say, fuck all of you.
Drib's
but never mind, we're good.
That's it.
What's that?
Drib's good at wisdom saves. That's it.
Mm-hmm. What the heck? What book did I pull that from? Hold on, I gotta
You
scuttle.
all showed up just in time to watch the party, 3 of us at least,
Give me one
die.
sec, I gotta scuttle over and grab a book.
But first, our GM needs to grab a book. 24 viewers.
Scuttling.
Scuttling.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle.
Ooh, he can't hear us. We can say sluice and be safe.
What did you say?
What?
What'd you think you could say?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to repeat it when you can hear.
I mean, I have a recording.
Oh, I was just describing the type of thing that the shadow creature was in, that sort of waterway.
Are you serious right now?
a sluice?
How dare you say that in front of me? Yeah, I need a surprised Pikachu in chat.
For that?
It's a terrible word.
Okay, one of you sent me your fly.
It is not nearly as bad as brewery. God, I hate that word.
What's wrong with brewery?
You're a bartender.
Just try to say that.
Brewery.
It's
Brewery.
brewery.
February.
Oh no.
Oh, this is devolved quickly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I am attempting to first confuse and confound all of you. Then I'm going to do other terrible things. So, 3 of you failed. 2 of you did not. The 2 of you who did not, we're going to start with you. What the heck do you do? February.
Did it make a noise when it tried to do this thing?
It did. Okay. Help me out with this.
All right.
Chat, get in on this. Okay. Should you whistle into a microphone? Y/N?
I have a
Can you
feeling.
just inward scream?
Yeah. Go ahead, drop it in chat. I'm honestly looking for answers. Should you whistle into a microphone? Or
Are you asking should for the sake of the microphone or the output?
I guess a better answer is can you whistle into a microphone?
I believe technically.
Okay. Because the answer might surprise you. This is not clickbait. Because I learned last game, and I was very upset that most. Right, yeah. If you're at a safe distance, or if you have whatever non-USB mics are, the other ones that have the preamp and stuff. Because if it's because I think this is right, but it's condenser versus dynamic, I think. And I never remember which one's which. The one I have, the normal human one that most people pick up, and not the fancy studio recording ones. If you whistle into a microphone, essentially nothing happens because the noise gate is such that it just blows it right out. So I was trying to whistle, and everybody playing D&D was like, "Dave, what the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm whistling." And they're like, and Josh was like, "You can't whistle into a microphone." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You never heard don't whistle into a microphone?" I was like, "Why can't you whistle into a microphone?" He's like, "It doesn't work." And then they started whistling, so I was doing this.
For whistling right now?
Yeah, for 12 solid seconds I was whistling because I was like right, doing the whole thing, and they're like, "What are you doing, you idiot?" And I was like, "I'm whistling very well, I might add." And they're like, "It doesn't work." And I'm like, "Lies." And then they tried it, and I was like, "Do I look that dumb when I do it?" And they were like, "Yes." And it was really upsetting.
That feels fake.
I heard a little bit.
Yeah, you can hear the first little bit, but then I went back and listened to the recording, and I was like, "Huh, it's pretty much gone," and you just start doing that.
Okay.
Anyway,
what does that have to do with the psychic vampire?
So what that has to do with the psychic vampire?
Wait, you heard it? You heard it? Oh, is it working better than last time? Maybe I learned how to whistle better. I don't know. Anyway,
Whistle past it.
all of that to say, I wasn't even going to try because it didn't work the last time when I tried to do a cool sound effect. Because of course the thing makes a cool sound. It's like, "Wah!"
Okay.
Or something weird like that. But.
All right.
It said cool sound and then made that noise.
I can't do it too much or too loud. The cats really hate it.
All right. This thing is, we're inside right now, and it doesn't seem to have any semblance of.
What happened to you, Shadow?
How far away are we from it?
How far away are you from it? You are, to look into the pool, you would have to be within 15 feet or so, but it's also 15 feet down. Which I guess doesn't matter because 3 dimensions.
Right.
But
Right. So, so you're asking are we doing initiative? Are we doing turn order? What are we doing?
yeah, the two people who passed are first in initiative.
Okay.
Then the people who failed are gonna roll randomly and be sad, and then I go again.
Okay.
Oh
So,
boy.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to run back. I'm going to run back 30 feet, and then while I'm doing that, I'm going to yell, "Everyone, get back! Get away from it!" And I'm going to cast silence right on it.
And it's like,
All right. Can I try and pull? can I try and move Goose back with me? Like, try and drag Goose away?
Yeah, you move half speed, but you can do that.
Yeah, Goose is... This thing is connected with Goose before. That might make it easier for it to mess with Goose.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I want to move Goose away.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'll assume that counts as my action, like dragging him.
I don't honestly remember. But sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll assume... Yeah, I move Goose and myself as far away from this as possible.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you double move, we can call it 30 feet. You know, instead of only 15.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. The other thing I will say to Puvu, just because of the 3-dimensional thing. Thank you, Spork of Love. We love you. You can cast it on like the side of the wall, so it's hit because you can't see Parak. Unless you want to do it at 15 feet, cast it, and then move back. So I wasn't sure what your order of operations was there.
So basically, as I'm running away, I want to be yelling to everybody to get back so I can cast it first and then run.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fanatic Felts, didn't you say you were going to bed? Are you being naughty right now?
I mean, no, they're being awesome and tuning into the stream.
I mean, yes, but you know, I do also want to support good choices and good habits. One of them is sleeping. I am a fan of sleeping. I'm not afraid to admit it. Bed is for the weak. Well, I am powerless then.
Oh, I just noticed Bonkarooni's in the chat.
Don't give him power.
No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so back to the game.
Back to the game. It's in the game. Okay, silence has been cast upon Parak. Oh, you just need breaks. Oh, that's cool. Silence is cast. Goose is pulled back. Okay, everybody who failed your check. Order doesn't really matter. Two things are going to happen. One, you're going to roll a d10. Go ahead and roll that row. Now. Row. Do you want to be a mod? Are you going to abuse your powers? Because I feel like you're going to abuse your powers.
Don't.
No.
100% he will.
Wait, can you hear? Wait, if I do that, can you hear it? If I go.
Yeah.
I can hear that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
Dave? Can you whistle inward?
Yeah.
That doesn't work either, huh? Okay.
They said they could hear it. Were they lying to me?
I heard one of the noises, but
Did you hear the first one, the second one, or the third one?
I heard like the very beginning of the second one and more of the third one.
Yeah. Well, so I'm like not whistling as loud either. A, because it's 10 at night, and B, because now I'm self-conscious about my whistling into the microphone because it didn't work. I have a complex about whistling now.
Oh.
You don't know how mean they were. Justin can tell you. They were very mean to me.
I believe it.
Hey.
Okay, so a 9. Creature can act and move normally. Well, that's fucking boring. 4. Creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. That one's fucking cool.
Wow.
I mean, hey, at least I got to drag him slightly farther away.
Slightly further away. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of why maybe the 9 makes sense for Nico is he's had a lot of close contact with Parak in the same kind of, and Parak has done this attack against him before. So I think while he failed to save, he's like, he experiences some of it, but he's just like, I'm not falling for it this time.
Mm-hmm. Also, all of you get to remake your save. But we will also have, Nico do the thing. But if you just want to roll your wisdom save now, you can.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Squid, you failed.
At least Nico gets at least one turn. Do you want to pull Squid away? Save. Kate.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. But
I mean, it's not like it'll be the first time Kalen's died.
True, and it might not be the last.
Yeah. So here's a question for you. I have my feline agility, which lets me move double my speed until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
If I do that while dragging somebody, does that count?
You still drag at half speed, but you would increase the speed, yes.
Yeah, like would I end up going full speed again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I'll use that.
Okay.
Taco Master wants to use their Dave point, I think.
Yeah, Taco Master, are you having that for Squid to reroll? Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Go ahead, Squid.
You made him a moderator?
I mean, I can take it away.
Okay, true.
Oh, no, that's not much better.
You hate to see it.
Anyway, Fanatic Belts was wondering what Dave points can be used for. And it's basically like inspiration, but better.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall, it's advantage, or it's like you just add a die to a roll.
2.
Like even if someone... What?
2. It echoed,
2.
and I wanted to be part of it.
Oh, okay then. They're real powerful. You basically just get to say, hey, you, roll another die.
Yeah, also, if you get... someone could correct me. It's either like 8 or 10 you can fly.
Oh, Dave points?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, save him up.
Yeah, Josh was bound and determined to get enough that he could fly. And he got to the point where he could fly with them, but then he didn't spend them. And I will take them away if you upset me. So he lost them.
Is that how that one character of his was flying?
I don't think so.
Like years ago? And then the Cato Bleepus showed up and turned into stone and he
Cato
crashed?
Bleepi? No, he had a spell. He had a spell for flying.
Okay. I remember tuning in and not being sure why or how he was flying.
Yeah, no, he was a wizard. That was a game where it was just Josh and AJ, and somehow they died. I don't... Well, weird. Okay.
There's a lot of cats on this channel, chat.
Yeah.
Tune in.
So, Nico, if you're capable, go ahead and take your turn.
Oh, I thought my turn was just dragging.
Oh, yes.
Away.
I apologize. You did say that. I got hung up on the theoretical, forgot to apply it. Which means, who is there all alone and sad? 3 people.
No one.
Oh, no, you're right. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, we all got away because
I dragged Goose away. Nico shrugged it off long enough to drag Kalen away. We both used movement increasing abilities.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the silence was cast on Parak.
Yep.
Okay. You know, call me an old softy, but I like the plan. I like the initiation, and I also like the like sad like realization. Just like, no, we're not playing that game. You're not going to eat our emotions. We don't really care. Yeah, you stunned us into silence. Quiet down. Everybody backs away. I'm going to say as long as the party is like, we're good. Like if you say we're done, we're not going in here anymore, you back off. Parak just settles back down, sad and alone and starving. And the encounter is won.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
We'll search somewhere else for the Grim.
I don't think it ends better than that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that, like, why is it in the bottom of a pool if it can just get out of it? You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the scene, that's the fight.
It reminds me of a Re-Dead or a Red Dead, whatever you want to call it, from Ocarina of Time.
Right.
Ooh, they're real something.
Somebody feed them. Yeah, no, the Re-Deads are actually terrifying. Ocarina of Time I hated when you're an adult and you leave that.
They just do that like reverse scream,
Yep.
and the whole game freezes for a moment.
Mm-hmm. I can't do that scream.
All right. I don't. The bar is the next closest thing. Do we like? Can we like help shake the party members out of their stupor?
Ah! Sorry.
And like help them get out of this?
It
Or are
just
we just
got up to me,
awkwardly
I'm
like
sorry.
dragging one person at a time?
Yeah, I mean they can repeat their saves a couple times and just be. I don't care. You're not stunned anymore.
Okay.
I will say to completely do this correctly. The last time we had Parak stun you, I think it dredged up your worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Probably.
So I need 2 nightmares. Tell the party your nightmares. Squid and Riley.
Is it 2 each or?
No, 1 each.
Sweet, sweet nightmares.
Sweet, sweet. Give me the nightmares. I needs them.
I mean,
Spiders, yeah, right? Ironically, spiders.
what has been these past 2 episodes for Goose?
I love that enemy.
Pooping your journey. Yeah, opening your food pack and it's filled with worms is actually pretty awful. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Goose, give me a little more, because it's not just what's been happening. It's like, okay, the dial is cranked just 1 more. So what's the next thing that would go wrong? Like going down and finding Sia Aura and someone else you care about is dead. Oh, we talked about this. Do you remember? Because we were like, oh, Beatrice was part of worm spiders. Beatrice was part of the heretical church, and she's not dead.
Best friends with Sia Aura.
Yeah, she's down there with Sia Aura. They're just like, you ever just hate the light? Yeah, I hate the light. I love darkness and being bad.
Oh.
So, will you describe for us a little of what Beatrice looks like?
Psycho 2001.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she's pretty plain looking. Like, she's pretty, but she's more of like a natural pretty, I guess. Very like soft features, bright green eyes, long semi-wavy brown hair. Fairly tall, because that part, the elven side to her. So, gosh, I'm trying to think like how tall she is compared to Goose. It's got to be hilarious.
Yeah, like 27 feet.
That's a lot.
In goose feet.
In goose feet. In goosebird feet.
Has like a soft, kind voice. So.
Okay. All right, Squid, you got a nightmare for Kaylin?
Yeah, so she, in her nightmare, she finds her sister, who's just kind of like sitting alone in a dark corner. And Kaylin starts to go up to her, and her sister looks up at her as her like features and everything. She starts to decay a little bit, and she just says, "You didn't come," and then she just like turns to dust.
Oh no! Why are you telling the future? Come on! Am I reading my notes?
Oof.
Yeah, no, I like that. Very good. Very cool. Okay. So the decision was the bar?
The bar.
That was
closest.
Nico's or Roy Kegg's?
Roy Kegg's.
Roy Kegg's bar.
I mean, we know where that Shadow's not at Nico's.
Dan, your new character. Not to spoil anything for anybody. Are they coming in with the other new character, or is that cool for them to be there? Oh, they are coming in with.
Well, I mean, they could be there.
They could be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Because there's a reason that they would be there, right? At that bar in particular.
I would think so.
Yeah. So this is one of the few places left in town that actually is somewhat normal. It is not a popular bar. It is not a clean bar. It is not a happy place, but it is safe? ? Worm spiders. Just, close your eyes, hold your hands out, turn them upright, and imagine little worm spiders crawling up under your veins and through your skin. They stop just at your little, your elbow point there, and they just slowly kind of burrow their way out.
All right, so we go to the bar.
Wow, we lost so many viewers.
Yeah, good luck sleeping tonight. So, yeah, what is the scene there? Because I actually don't remember this character's name, Dan.
So this character is named. Do I say it in character? Yeah, I'll say it in character. So if you see, he's. Do you want me to just describe what he looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's sitting at the bar, but his feet do not touch the ground at all.
Same.
And he's got like a curly red mane on top, and a also scraggly but kind of like little bit faded red beard. And he's at the bar, and he's got a tankard, and he's telling some really off-color jokes about elves, and he's.
Did you do this just for Brundlefunk to go mad?
I won't say that I when you mentioned it earlier this episode, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Every episode.
So he says, okay, so his name is Salog Blessed Helm.
Salog
Blessed Helm. But he would say, give you another plate, will ya? We're getting a bit dry. What is this? Oh, this thing I had just in my cup here. It was a dwarven. I wouldn't drink anything but dwarven. Dwarven, and he says a name in dwarvish.
There we go.
Of a beer.
That was a really good voice, man. I like that.
So that he says he calls out for something to be brought to him, and that's what you see.
Yeah,
Nico's bag explodes as Brundlefunk rifles through it, looking for pen and ink and stuff.
Yeah, he has to. Yeah. So this is exciting because there's three things that happen. One, it's the bright red-haired dwarf, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Talking about some drink that sounds like pretty tantalizing, though. There are two familiar faces. Yeah, let's call him Wendy. There are two familiar faces in the form of Cal Sim and Rummy Red. Quietly, drinking, sipping their alcohols, right, off in a corner somewhere. And despite all the odds, doesn't make any sense, but Roy Kegg's back, baby.
Yeah.
How the hell? So no other notable figures in the bar. Okay, I'm confused.
So he sees you guys walk in, and he's like, "What we got here? Yeah, a shiny-looking bird, man. Well, hey, Roy Gag, we little kids in here now. Oh, I'll keep my jokes down if you need.
What do you mean?
Roy Keg, we're back.
What do you mean you're back?
You sent us on this mission to talk to Junebug. Somebody overthrow Augustus, get some power, everything exploded.
Was it Salos?
Salog.
Salog. Oh, my G didn't connect.
Mm-hmm.
It was an S. It's like Salog. Do you know this bird?
Who did we talk to?
I can't. I know. I heard of a bird that my folks.
Yeah, I mean,
folks,
everybody's heard of. Everybody knows birds.
Well, right, okay, I'm trying to get my mind working. Just back off a second.
And he goes back behind the bar. He's like, "Bird, I didn't send you for anything. I don't know you."
Oh, okay, cool, guys. I think we are in our third timeline now. That's cool.
Wait a second.
Let's see.
my mom and pop had told me about a strange looking bird with
a pumpkin. Yes.
Say, you don't remember two dwarves way back in the day, do you?
Yeah. Wait a second.
Time is a flat circle.
Are you married now?
No, I think are they your parents?
They
Okay.
That can't be. That can't be. The birds don't live very long.
Oh, I'm not a bird anymore. Also, time is destroyed. Don't worry about it. We're all gonna die.
Clip.
Do you need a drink?
Nope. Anyway, so how old are you? Because you're not 10 years old.
10 years old? That's ridiculous. Nobody's fighting when they're 10 years old. He looks over at Poo-Voo, and Poo-Voo's like, looking at him.
Poo-Voo's like, I'm 8 now.
I'm this many. Wow.
I kind of lost track of the days between my glasses here, but I think it'd be somewhat like 30, 38
here. Oh my gosh, time is. I call over to Kelsim and Rummy Red's like, do you guys remember us? Has it been about 30 to 38 years?
And yeah, they're sipping their alcohols as one does with an alcohol in a bar.
Yep.
I've been led to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsim, if he looked a little odd before, he looks odder now. A shaved head that just has a single braided ponytail, just slightly off the back, and dangling down. No eyebrows, and the spiderweb tattoos have really taken over. Rummy Red looks pretty much the same. The armor's just maybe a little faded, a little more, scratched up and dusty. And he looks at, they look at you. He's like, do we remember you? Yeah, we remember you. What do you mean?
How long has it been since we met? He's saying 30 years. This goose here says it's been about 10. Goblin said it was about 80. 10. Time has been destroyed.
Yeah, 10 seems about right. 10 seems about right.
10 for you, 30 for you.
Well, he'd say 40.
He said 40.
40, 41. You get it.
Okay.
How long is...
You guys remember when there were those two his parents apparently who barely knew each other, and now they have a 40-year-old child, and that was 10 years ago.
Human Cray Mountain River, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they did get married. I knew that was a good slap.
Jeez.
So...
Wait. Sorry, go ahead.
Wait, you're back then?
Yep.
And Rummy Red's eyes light up in a way that can only be summarized as he smells a deal. Gotta get their slaps on. And he goes, I know where the Grim is.
Yeah, you do. What do you want?
And he's looking at Calsim, and Calsim's just like,
I've had the weirdest week. In the past month, it's been 10 to
a cut.
40
Of course,
years.
I want a cut. Come on. Money. I'd like some money.
Sure, okay.
Money me.
I mean, I don't know. The last I knew, the cut was being a queen and meeting my parents who are now dead. So I guess we can maybe have a picnic in the graveyard, all right? Sound good, Rummy Red? All right.
What the fuck, man?
Drip is so tired of this. It has been 10 to 40 to 3 to 80 plus years over the past 3 months.
That's true. That is
They
accurate.
found the 100 lost, who are now the 100 dead, who were killed by this seemingly normal churchman. His child is now dead and replaced by 10 magic pumpkin fairies, which is awesome, but still dead. His chance of finding his family has now drastically lowered, assuming they were actually Kenku, because Kenku live to like 30. Or no, they live to like 50 or 60. So if it's been 40 years and he's in his 30s, the math doesn't work out good for his parents.
Yeah.
So when he's
Sorry, go
talking
ahead.
about money me and whatever,
Yeah.
Kaylin will pull out her dagger and lean in real close with her electric eyes sparkling, and she just says a little quietly, "How would you tell us where the Grim is? And I let you keep your eyeballs."
Jesus. Go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage.
Holy shit.
Yes.
That's a
Right.
19.
And an audible, right? And he's like, and he turns and he looks, and like you can hear in his voice, he knows this isn't gonna work. He's like, "You gonna let her talk to me like that?" And Kelsen's just like, and without any further ado, unless someone wants a scene in the bar, a whole pile of you are shoved all the way up to the castle. Cause come on,
Before
the Grim,
we leave the bar-
the castle. Come on, guys.
Okay, I get it. Can I at least invite the dwarf guy to come with us?
Why would you invite the dwarf guy to come with you?
Because I want to hear what happened with his parents. I'm the one who got them together, you know.
Sure.
I want a How I Met Your Mother situation, except I know that already. And it's his parents. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
We don't have 6 seasons for that.
Yeah.
What about a movie?
True. Okay. No, I'm down. I mean, it's your character,
As long
so
as he's okay with it.
yeah. Cool.
All right. To the castle we go with the machine.
The machine.
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 It's good. It's a good
It's
one.
been fun.
It's fun. It's fun. We had fun today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. All
Okay.
right.
So we're the machine. We're pretty much at like not the best cliffhanger, but not like the worst cliffhanger.
Do better.
Yeah, I mean, like I could go another 10 and set up something, or we can just say, hey, we'll pick it up next time and give it like a little more space to breathe. So first off, what are you guys thinking?
It's been just over 2 hours. Like, I'm fine with 10 more minutes. That'll get us to a nicer point. I'm just like, we did all this to see the Grim, stopping just before we see the Grim.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of poetic irony there.
I guess. But we also went to the 2 wrong places before the 1 right one. Like,
All right.
a giant sacrificed his hand for this.
True. Chat, what are you thinking? We good for another 10? We doing this?
The machine.
Machine.
Fuck it. All in. Yeah, chat's all in. The machine. Okay. So the actual like walk up to and into the castle, it's the only place. Yeah. Second edition, you got it. It's the only place that is still somewhat defensible. The walls are still manned. The drawbridge is up. There are lights and torches and sconces everywhere. Kind of throwing a little bit of illumination, down into the streets and everything. At some point I'll have to like re-up this map or something, because they would definitely they would have like totally cleared away a few of these buildings and such, right, to keep. So it's there's a clear like delineation between where whatever's left stops, so if you try and approach, they can see you coming, right? Like that'd be very obvious. But you are able to kind of throw up a flag and get in there without too much issue.
Does the flag look like a machine?
I'm sorry?
Does the flag look like the machine?
The machine.
Yes.
No, I just mean like, Calsim and Rummy Red kind of, this is the thing they do. They don't really belong to any one organization because they kind of try and work for all of them for hire. Uh-oh. Are we good? Did we drop?
I don't think so.
I think we're good. I think Taco Master is just
my whole thing just like dipped for a second.
Oh,
nothing
on my side.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I would take, history, I would take perception, I would take insight, and if you want to glean any information kind of as you're going up, through the drawbridge, across the ramparts, in through, like the inner courtyard, the inner bailey, and into like what is essentially the throne room. It's like a little gracious. It's mostly a room that has a chair in it, but yeah, use cooking, find cake. That seems fine.
Yeah, that's
Squid. Did you roll intimidation again, or is that old?
That's
the old one.
Insight.
Oh, okay.
I rolled insight too.
Goose, I think that you think that you hate this place and you're mad about it. It is an insult to Paylor.
Oh,
Yep.
Insight's my best one.
I just pull out my map and look at it.
Would it make any sense for me to roll Arcana?
and
Yeah, I'd be fine with Arcana.
Well, doesn't
I mean,
matter,
you'd have to do well with it, but
Yeah, I did not.
I can tell you that there is definitely some sort of arcane signature in the air. It is more powerful higher up. Take that to mean what you would like. 20 insight. The people here are they are former consortium. You can see like the insignias have been taken away from the armor, right? They have been painted over on the weapon scabbards. They would have the look, behavior, and appearance of like an army that has like thrown off their old trappings, right? And are simply using the best quality stuff they can get. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Grim, refresh my memory, please. The Grim was running the consortium. She was just working in the consortium.
She was working in it, and she was pretty high up in it.
Okay.
Fulcrum was in charge of it. The Grim was basically Scarban, right? Scarban had a group.
Yep.
The Grim has a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, understand now. So I relay that to group, be like, hey guys, this isn't the same group. Like they're the same group, but they're not the same. Like I think someone else is leading them there.
I mean, Rummy Red said he knew where the Grim was and took us here.
Do you think the Grim's running the show?
I mean, we can hope.
That seems pretty likely at this point.
Well, we have a gift for the boss that's probably good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Good for Kaylin.
True to form, you very quickly arrive in what again is graciously called the throne room. There are probably 12 or so kind of loose attaches, right, wandering around the place. NPCs, right, interacting with maps, drawing something on, a chalkboard somewhere, bickering to each other, the same 3 or 4, old lines back and forth, and some sort of sad dialogue tree. The Grim is on the throne. It is not the original throne, but it is something that has been cobbled together out of the throne that was broken. She looks older, frustrated, and for a 20 insight, I'll let that carry forward and say just a touch. It's like skeptical but hopeful, I guess is the best way to do it. Like frustrated with the situation, not really believing it's here and it's time and all of this has come together and it'll work. But like, the stance is betraying her hope.
Mm-hmm.
What say you?
Sorry we're late.
Scoff. Scoff.
I don't know if it's happening here, but where we were, time sort of got destroyed.
Yeah, and she rises up out of the chair and says, everything has been destroyed.
At least you have one thing now.
What do I
The
have?
job is done.
The machine.
Nico leads the machine in with Brindlefunk.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me this is the thing you wanted from the mountain.
I mean, she looks at it and she starts walking a couple steps forward. She goes, "You don't know what it's been like here. Samuel gave us all up. He sought to see us all killed." And she looks directly at Goose and says, "Where are your holy warriors? Where is your church and your fanatical devotion? What good have they been?"
Alright, don't blame me.
Clearly, we've done something.
Die?
Things could be a lot worse.
How?
Maybe for others.
Yeah, she asks what you mean without asking.
Just because everything's terrible here doesn't mean it's terrible everywhere else.
Sacrifice the most noble of pursuits. You'll forgive me if I choose not to partake.
I wouldn't expect you to.
The machine.
Yes.
Machine.
The machine.
If it works, you have, well, accomplished something.
It will take some time to recharge. But it
Sometime
definitely works.
could be up to 10 years.
Because I doubt that very much. Besides, I don't need it to do an awful lot. How long will does it float on its own?
No, that's...
No, that's this little guy's magic here.
I believe it was
Brindlefunk.
you casting levitate.
Oh, was it?
I
I
thought
thought
so.
it was Brindlefunk because he gives things
Pretty sure.
buoyancy.
Brindlefunk.
Yeah, I think
Whatever
it's
works.
Bring it upstairs. Bring it to my lab. All right, chat. We're gonna need your participation in a moment. If you're still here, get ready. Turn your thinking caps on
Does that include us?
and your fuckery to 11.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll say that there are several people here, but she leaves most of them behind to walk up a fairly wide set of stairs, assuming you all follow. And most important, she would look back, but mostly she's just looking to see if the machine
The machine.
is behind her.
Yes, it is. Brindlefunk and I are there.
Does anyone try and stab her?
No.
I'm thinking about it.
See?
Goose,
Right?
please wait to stab her. I at least want to see what my home was like.
Yeah.
See if I had a house, if it was just a cave, if it was chickenlings that moved.
Do we even know what she's gonna do with this thing?
I don't know. Probably from what we can tell, she wants to go home. This is a big magical artifact. Her going home with it might destroy it forever, which could be good, or take it away from here forever, also could be good.
Okay. When you get to the very top of the stairs, there are 3 things in very short order that you see that are a word for it would be surprising. And I will link the one I can in chat. Hold on. Why isn't it doing it? Do the thing. There it is. Okay. The first is a 7, but then quickly 12-foot tall mechanical spider. Roll religion or arcana if you are trained.
I'm trained in...
Yep.
We're trained in it?
Okay, 23 hits.
I cannot roll anything.
Just the 23. Spider's the most terrifying creature in the entire world. It's an apex predator.
Yeah.
17 and 23 hit. This is a retriever. It is an infernal construct that is explicitly designed to hunt down a single specific target and bring it back to hell for punishment, or like breaking a deal, breaking a bargain, right? Like punishment is always coming, but there might be a few more steps. There might be admonishment first. They are very powerful. This one also seems to be made primarily out of oh no, you both rolled religion. I can't tell you that. Never mind.
Oh no.
It's made out of something.
Made out of material.
Oh, is this?
Should have rolled my Arcana.
Oh.
The second thing is, as posted in chat, there is a nautiloid spelljammer. It is conical, shell-like, gastropodic. You buying this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's one of those. It is. Who is trained in Is there anyone trained in Arcana that did not roll it? Goose, did you say you were?
I rolled it on the last thing. Yeah.
God damn
Okay.
it.
Y'all are terrible at this.
Magic.
Yeah.
Not trained in Arcana.
The motifs are squid-like.
Wow.
But she says, bring it in here. We need to... The interface is complicated.
Cool. Was there a third thing?
You said there were 3 things.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It was surprising. There was the spider that's gonna drag Drip back to hell for
Why would
breaking a deal.
Why would it drag him back to hell?
I don't know. Like, I
Yeah,
just feel
right.
like he know. I have the book of. Oh, it's probably because I have the book of Thomas. And I also know Infernal.
I did say 3 things, but now I don't remember what I put for the third.
It was great.
To be continued.
Mhm.
The third one
That's
is
the
a
cliffhanger.
goldfish
That's it.
The machine is
and
the
a
third.
bowl.
No, what the heck was the third? Why isn't it written
Giant
here?
bird nest.
What?
I don't. A giant bird nest with Drip's family safe and sound.
No, that's not it. Fuck, I'm disappointed. I'm sorry, I did say 3.
Oh, there's 2 things now.
There's 2 things and a third. What a cliffhanger, guys! Wow.
Yeah.
Session 31 of the Electric Dice Podcast.
Yeah.
Do you drop off the machine?
Yes, but I want to deal with the Grim first. I
Mhm.
got stuff he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm okay with it. Dan's the one who's carrying it.
Nico's not quite ready to hand it over.
Nice.
He wants to know. Well, I don't know. We can continue it next time, but I don't know if he's quite ready.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. Like, how not ready? Like, I want to have a conversation, or like we might have a fight. Not ready.
I guess it depends on how the conversation goes.
All right. Is there anybody else doing anything in particular?
Keeping my
I
eye on
would,
that.
if I had a chance, try to.
What?
Riley?
Oh, I'm keeping my eye on that spider.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Not one bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Drip was going to see if he can see if she still has any willingness. And hey, I helped bring this machine back. You said you knew where I came from. I'm interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Now, I mean, like, I don't know. Times change.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been 3 or 10 or 40 or more years or less.
So, Nico, give me your best one-liner where she's like, "Come on, bring it back here. I'm gonna need some help hooking it up," and you're like, "Not so fast."
Yeah, basically, like, first you better tell me everything this thing's capable of.
Okay. Okay. And then everybody stands behind him, arms crossed, back to back, looking super cool.
Oh.
No, just distancing yourself ever so slightly. Like, I'm not with him. Please, I want the goods.
Yeah.
It's just thrown back another tanker.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's two of you now, aren't there?
Yeah, there are.
For the
I mean,
moment.
there's 2 Rileys running about, so
Yeah.
But they're not both here.
I mean, technically, there's 3 Dans, but you know. Okay,
Oh,
then
shoot, there are 3
then did we do it?
I think we did it.
Yeah. Okay. No jokes this time. Oh, fuck! The third one.
We
Did
got
you
there.
remember it?
The third one. Yeah. The reason it tricked me is because they were the same thing. So the ship looks like it looks, but I need chat's help naming it. Okay, so it's tight because I specifically, that's why it's not there, because I specifically did not name it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I fucking got myself. It's rule 1.
Wait, the name of the ship
Yeah.
is the third thing? Okay.
No. It's so the other spelljammer that you've run into is the Go-Go. So this ship needs a new name. Yeah, and it needs to be something ridiculous because all spelljammer names are ridiculous.
Meepmorps.
Yeah. Okay. So
Art.
So chat, everybody who's in chat right now, I'll take a screenshot. You get 3 votes for the name. And between this session and next session, so you have 2 weeks, any tweets at EDice podcast or any Slack messages or direct messages to me to name the cool spelljammer ship that the Grim found will be entered as part of the naming convention, and the winning vote, whoever submits the winning vote, will get stickers, or a high five, or both, or maybe we can bring you on stream if you want to play, or maybe all of those.
Who knows?
Yeah, but to find out, you gotta watch in 2 weeks, and that's how they get you. That's advertising.
Oh.
So there are 2 items though, correct?
Toilet water. I
There
can't
are
even
3.
say
I think there are 2 spelljammers.
Stop's very funny. What? No, there's not 2 spelljammers. It's a nautiloid spelljammer by the name of
Blank.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Yeah.
saying that there is the Go-Go and there is also this one.
I was just using the Go-Go as an example of a name of a spelljammer, so people have like
I
a
see.
direction to begin.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I only see advertising in the form of Twitch ads. Well, don't worry, we're gonna run one more before we get out of here. I gotta make that money. Okay.
42 cents.
42 cents. Thank you so much for watching session 31 of the Electric Dice podcast. It's been great having you. We had a huge turnout. Special thanks to is it the Odd D&D, the Odd D20? What was the name?
I think it was odd. Something. Odd. Yeah.
I just remember Spork Love.
Scroll back far enough.
What? Yeah, it won't
Yeah.
let me.
Let me scroll back for it.
Odd lot. Yeah.
Oddlot D&D. Yeah, if you
Oddlot
add
D&D.
somebody who has chatted, like if you just type @ and then start typing a name,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
it gives you all of it.
Thank you, Arts and Craft Beers.
Right. Yeah. And Oddlot, thank you so much for raiding. That was really awesome. We're gonna have to time this a little better so we can raid you next time.
Yeah.
So thanks y'all for hanging out with us. Chat, you were awesome. Thank you for rolling a clinch 7 when it mattered most. Anybody here got anything they want to plug before we get out of here?
The machine.
The machine.
If I recall, so Dave, stop me if I'm incorrect, but on the 4th, will there be something on this channel? Is that a go or not?
God, the fly! It got my eyeball!
Okay.
I do not think so. I don't think we've gotten enough people to do that one. However, the 5th, there will be a one-shot.
There will be a one-shot on the 5th.
There will be a one-shot on the 5th. And then
What time will that be?
2:30 p.m. Eastern Delta Time.
2:30. Oh, I think as long as that's a Sunday, I think I can be there for it.
Nice.
I think I can be there too.
I would hope so.
Probably listen Work.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the scribbling of Brindlethunk this last time.
Jesus,
Oh, wow.
fuck, dude, that one's cursed. I love it. What's it
He's
mean?
got great scribbles.
Well, it might be a place that's familiar to us all.
Oh no, the Cornstalk Hill.
And does it mean freedom?
It might.
I hope
I
not.
don't like it.
Kind of wishing I had picked that one, TBH, but being a changeling's great.
Yeah. Freedom!
Are there any other things for EDice that are...
A week from now, Courage the Cowardly Dog. 2 weeks back here to learn the name of the Spelljammer. And sometime the end of this month, we're going to be doing Zweihander game on the Zweihander official. Shh, secret NDA. Please, original OC, do not steal.
Ooh. Just, but see, people now know and can get hype quietly.
That's true. Get hype. Quietly get hype, yeah.
Tell your friends, but not too many friends, so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah. Anybody got anything they want?
Nope.
No.
No.
No. Yeah, we did it. Okay, cool. Thanks so much. We're
Let's
out.
go.
You guys were awesome. Chat, you were fantastic. Thank you so much. Bye.
Good night.
The machine.
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 That was a good stream, I think.
Yeah, it was.
We had like 22 people at one point.
Yeah, it was great.
Like
We are still live too. I ran the ad first.
Oh well.
Oh,
But
I
you
think
now
so.
you know what we really think, chat. We think that was a great stream, and
Yeah,
we were glad to have
exactly.
you all.
We
Good thing
are.
we didn't say the things we really, really think.
Really?
I really like Spork Love.
That's also a great name.
It is.
guys, I think I like D&D.
It's
D&D.
D&D.
D&D's okay.
Where are the Cheetos?
Can I have a Mountain Dew? I don't know that we
It's in
can.
the fridge. Duh.
I don't know that we. Yeah, we can probably quote that. That's probably fine.
Well, who would own the copyright to it?
Dead Ale Wives Watchtower.
Are they? Is that still a thing?
Oh,
Wow.
Maybe.
Okay.
maybe.
That would be like the wildest lawsuit. You quoted our joke D&D thing on your D&D podcast for an audience of 16 people.
Hey,
You write them a check for 42 cents.
7 cents off.
sure enough.
Ad just before it.
Spork of Love.
Spork Club still around?
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah.
Okay. We are actually leaving this time.
All right, have a good night.
I just feel, like if I'm gonna run an ad at the end, you gotta it's like the after credits scenes in Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I just watch the credits for everything because I love end credit scenes, and then
they're
most of the time I'm just sad because nothing happens.
Yeah. I think like movies just should do end credit scenes. Like
Mm-hmm.
do a little Easter egg at the end, even if it's pointless and silly. Just do it.
Yeah. I mean, just like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.